Hey, how you doing? This is Paul from B.A. Bruno's, also doing ManiacsMeat. I don't even know why I'm here.
Yo, it's Mickey Hot.
Mickey yeah. Frank Rizzo.
What you know about Frank Rizzo?
Yeah, got these goddamn Mexicans up the road. I chucked their ass in the yard.
Fuck, I saw a tank.
Ah, sad. I got all the fucking tools. You want me to bring my fucking tools with me? Jesus Christ. I'll fucking bring my tools with me. I'll fix your shit. I was a race car driver. Anyway, this is Paul.
Joshua.
There we go. ManiacsMeat podcast. I got a little dirt on it here. I gotta shave off later. But we're doing a film now. Which, did he bring it?
Yes. Now, this film, some of you about my age would probably remember staying home sick from school. They played on the Sci-Fi Channel a lot. This is how I discovered this movie.
Really? On the Sci-Fi Channel?
Yeah. Obviously, it was butchered. Whether I watched the original and realized probably really wasn't butchered. The movie's just that bad, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it starred the young and talented Clint Howard.
Yeah, Clint Howard.
Ice Cream Man.
Ice cream, wow.
You see, don't eat that. Look at his ice cream. Look how cool it looks. Like skull ice cream.
So what was your first interpretation of this film?
Oh, my first interpretation was probably about 10. No, I wasn't 10. I don't know how old I was when I saw it. It was young. Pre-teens, I'd say at least. And watched it on the Sci-Fi Channel. I loved this movie.
Well, when it came out, I'd be like 14, 15 when it came out.
Yeah, it came out in 95. I was 9.
Yeah.
So I probably saw it at least when I was 13 or 14. Mm-hmm. No, 12 or 13.
I know I've seen this film a couple times on. It was used to be on USA Up all night.
I probably did actually watch it on like Monster Vision, when starring Joe Bob Briggs.
Joe Bob Briggs.
I probably saw it on there a couple times. I saw this a lot actually growing up as a kid. Love Clint Howard. Oh my God, I'm gonna keep calling him that all night.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
Clint
Howard.
Yeah.
Clint Howard. Let's say it one more time.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard. What's this be said about Clint Howard is the fact this guy has done everything from the worst, trashiest B-rate films to the biggest high-budget films that Steven Spielberg has done.
What was the biggest film he was in?
I'm going to say something along the lines of maybe anything his brother's probably done. Look, Ron Howard's done something
Ronnie
big.
Howard.
Wasn't he in Pearl Harbor? Wasn't Clint Howard like? Wasn't he in Pearl Harbor? Wasn't he like a radar guy?
Maybe.
That might be Austin Powers. I'm thinking of. That was still a big budget
Austin
film.
Powers was not Pearl Harbor.
No. I'm saying no, but he read radar. Remember? Because he was like, "Sir," he's like, "I got a big Johnson." He's like, remember that scene?
Yeah. That's Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Again, not Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, but no, I think he was in Pearl Harbor too. I think he played the same role in Pearl Harbor.
Okay, with this mustache, maybe we shouldn't mention Pearl Harbor.
Oh. Too soon?
Too soon?
Maybe.
Arizona.
You are a savage motherfucker at times.
Funny stuff. Anyway, yeah.
So the movie was released in 1995 by, I don't know who released it.
Was it
TriStar? No.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was TriStar, wasn't it?
Was it TriStar?
It was Paramount, probably.
I don't know if I can artwork? Artistan?
Artistry entertainment.
You're making words up as you go. You don't know.
Artistry entertainment. Home entertainment.
They probably didn't release the original. That's probably released this one.
Maybe.
Anywho, it's starring the young and talented Clint Howard. Oh,
Clint Howard.
I said it again almost. Clint Howard, who, if you have lived under the rock your whole life, this is Ron Howard from Richie Cunningham, Happy Days. That's his brother. Even Andy Griffin's show, he played a little Opie. This is his brother. I don't know if it's his younger brother or older brother.
No, actually, there's the secondary and probably maybe the original release was Showcase Entertainment, and then distributed and produced in 2004 by Artistry Home. So I guess the original one was Showcase, which I don't know of.
I don't know.
But it's so bad that maybe they did Connoisseur too, because Connoisseur was pretty bad too.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's fun, but it's bad.
Tammy T-Rex. Remember Tammy T-Rex? Remember that? Anyway, so like I said, he's done a lot of he's all over the graph with movies. Done bad B-rate movies. done huge budget films.
He was in.
He's still a character actor. I don't think he's ever starred in anything other than this movie.
I'm pretty sure he's been pretty much in everything his brother directed too.
Oh, probably.
Remember the Ronnie Howard Frankenhole episode
Yes.
where he wanted to make a copy of himself to have sex with himself, and then all
Yes.
these Ron Howards keep coming up to try to fuck each other and doing this
Yes.
weird shit.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. If you have not watched Mary Shelley's Frankenhole, get on that, because if you're a horror fan, you will love every aspect of that TV show. It is like Robot Chicken meets Frankenstein.
Meets everything else.
Everything else, pulp culture references. It's like Rick and Morty, kind of. If you like Rick and Morty, you'll love Mary Shelley's Frankenhole.
Very much so.
Yeah, and you can. I know it's definitely on the Adult Swim app. You can watch it. That's where I watch it.
And Daily Vision.
What he said. So definitely check that out. Let's get into the movie, though, shall we?
Do I look refined with a mustache?
What?
Do I do look refined?
You look very studious.
Debonair.
I would definitely. You know who you look like? You look like a young Peter Steele.
There you go. Hi, Peter.
Steele.
Yeah. See you on the other side.
That's. I'd say that's the Playgirl issues.
Let me grab my dick so it turns purple, just to make sure it looks bigger. Yeah. That's what he did in those. So he had a fucking death lock on that dick. I was like, yeah, no wonder it looks like that. It's fucking purple. You're choking it off. If it was a kid, it'd be dead by now.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
I had to look them up.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Peter Steele's wiener.
Yeah. I actually made a.
Do you own it?
No, I don't own it.
Wow.
My girlfriend at the time was looking at him, so I was like, hey, and I grabbed my dick really hard. I'm looking, it's the same fucking thing. And she's like, wow, it is.
Would you say Peter Steele has a big penis or an average penis?
I guess it was okay for a guy his size.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know anymore either.
It depends on the day, I guess.
You know,
what I mean? Like,
if it's a Wednesday, it's big.
You know, here's the thing is, it's like one of those things. Like I'm hitting bottom if I'm turned on, or I'm not even breaking skin if I'm not. It's one of those kind of things. You know what I mean? Are we going back to the gerbil fucking thing?
Oh my god! Do you think he uses gerbils? You think? Do you think he sticks gerbils in his ass?
Count Jerkula.
Count Jerkula.
Yeah. Count Jerkulov. Yeah. Film. I don't have anything to say about this film.
Because you didn't watch it and do his homework.
I watched it.
You just skimmed through it before we started watching.
I watched it before.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this,
Oh, look at that nice printing.
Is it?
It is.
It's very dusty, though.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Don't even look at it.
This movie is on YouTube for who wants to watch it. I'll
Yes,
get
it
that out
is.
of the way. So this starts out with this guy is a little kid. The ice cream man is a child. Why his favorite ice cream man gets shot, and I don't know how this even happened. I wish someone would explain to the movie. Why did gang members just shoot the ice cream man? There's no talks about that in the movie. Like he
was probably near the LA riots.
Dude, in the 50s?
Yeah, that's when that happened, right? No. Was it Hitler? No.
So anyway, this ice cream dude gets shot up, and him as a little child is like, "Oh, mommy, who's gonna bring the ice cream?" He's like weird and obsessed with the ice cream man, and
Maybe he's like one of those little fucking spoiled piggy fat kids that needs beat down.
he's not fat though in the movie. That was a kid.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be a piggy fat kid to be fat.
So anyway, it really psychologically screwed the kid, and he ends up growing up in a mental institute.
Sunnydale.
And the therapist or the head doctor there is so obsessed with everyone being happy.
There are no bad days.
There is no bad
Sunnydale.
days. There's no bad days.
Only happy days.
And they have weird fake flowers that spin, and they inject weird green goop into his head all the time, and
Do you think that
force feed him ice cream.
Is it because it's Clinton Howard? They kept on saying happy days all the time.
Like, here's the rule you'll never get.
Yeah. Oh, you're not Opie. Okay.
You'll never be what your brother is.
Yeah.
You'll always be a character
But guess
actor.
what? You're just as bald.
Yeah.
Actually, he's less bald than his brother.
What do you think so?
Yeah.
And so anyway, we fast forward to where he's actually an ice cream man, and he's a weird creeper ice cream man. And right off the bat, he's killing people. Like he doesn't work himself up to it. You can tell he's already been killing people already into this movie for a while now.
Yeah.
Just based off when he pops open his freezer to feed ice cream to the kids, there's a
already
bucket full of
hands.
livers
Yeah.
and hearts and shit. You're like, I told my girlfriend, I go, where did he get all that? Like people aren't worried about like people missing already up to this point. Like, look at the livers this guy has. Who's this person? We're not even alive.
If you do it right, remember they said that nobody cares about a slaughter on Skid Row. So if you just kill people that nobody misses,
that's probably what it was.
You know what I mean?
So anyway, he starts.
And he's not even having them; he's making them into ice cream.
Yeah,
like,
that's what he's
shit
kidnapping people, children, regular people, and he's grinding up their bodies and putting them into the ice cream. So the townspeople are eating people.
So they're basically cannibalizing.
And when the cop, I love my favorite scenes in this. When the cops show up, you know, the townspeople are speaking, saying, "Oh, the ice cream man, he's creepy." You know, and the kids say, "Well, we saw him kidnap somebody." The police investigate him. They don't find anything.
They don't believe him.
So they buy ice cream off of him. He goes, "Give me a Rocky Road." So he gives the ice cream man gives him a Rocky Road with eyeballs in it. And he's like, "Oh, this is a good marshmallow." He's like rolling around his eyeball in his mouth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
well, I like the fact that they like at that one moment the cops don't believe the kids.
no.
And then it turns into almost like Ernest Scared Stupid, where the kids
Yeah.
are trying to figure out what the problem is and shit.
The kids.
Well,
take
remember Neon Maniacs,
yes.
where like
yes.
the little girls are trying to figure out that little girl that's like, you know, probably like, you know,
plays 10 years old, but she's like 21.
Yeah, she's like 35.
No, these kids are actually. I love Tuna too. Tuna, the fat kid in it,
Yeah.
isn't really fat. He just has a pillow stuffed in his shirt the whole movie, and you could tell it's a pillow. It's like rectangular.
And little Paul.
Oh, little
goes nuts.
Paul.
He goes nuts.
Yeah, little Paul. We'll
He's
save
in-
that. That's the ending though.
He's in therapy.
So anyway, people know he's creepy. They know he's suspicious. He's been investigated. They've raided his house, his shop, his car, everything, and never found any bodies, no blood, no guts, no nothing.
He's really good then.
He's amazing serial killer. But he did his part, you know, and contributed to the community. And so he was investigated. He lives next to naughty Nurse Nancy.
Oh.
And she kind of is like his caretaker. And she doesn't believe for 1 minute that Gregory, that's his name, is a bad guy. You know, he waters her flowers every day. That are literally plastic flowers sticking out of the ground. They're the windmill ones. You know,
Basically insanity mixing with insanity.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. She believes he's such an angel that he kills her dog and puts him in the ice cream. Puts the dog in the ice cream. Have a beer. And
I'm gonna have a beer.
she puts the dog. He puts her dog in the ice cream. She's like, "Oh, Gregory, have you seen my dog?" He's like, "No, Mrs. Whatever your name is."
Mrs. Hot Tits.
And his voice is really raspy.
No, Mrs. Hot Tits, I haven't seen your
She's
dog.
a hot nurse. But what's great about
Maniacs?
Yeah.
Hello, nurse.
What's funny about it is his voice is so raspy that he drove down every day to the studio or the set, screaming with the heat on and smoking cigarettes to get his voice so raspy for the movie. You know, so he had that weird raspy voice.
Raspy voice. Hey, no.
But yeah, you know. So long story short, what ends up happening is nobody believes the kids. The kids take the situation into their own hands. The cops finally start to believe in them.
And then those two cops lose their heads over the whole situation.
I loved. He's like, he kills two cops and cuts their heads off and makes them into puppets. He's like,
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh,
I
hey,
didn't know you
kids.
cops were so funny. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
And then it ends up happening that Gregory ends up falling into. They Hansel and Gretel his ass and push him into the vat of spinning.
Basically, they turn the motor on, it grabs them and just
Sucks them in.
slices them up. And then little Paul has to go to fucking therapy.
Little Paul, he kidnaps Little Paul, and he was going to kill Little Paul, but he realized how similar Little Paul is to him as a child.
Yeah.
And realized this could be his predecessor. Did I say that right now?
Predecessor.
Predecessor. What he said. And so he kind of takes Little Paul under his wings and shows him how to make ice cream. And Little Paul knows, you know, he's killing people, but he don't really
add
care.
this to it,
Yeah,
do
we're gonna add
this.
this. I love the one scene where he kills the real hot milfy mom.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, he's sifting through her remains. He's pulling out all their earrings and jewelry, and he pulls out the diaphragm. He's like,
Oh,
he puts it on the.
What is that? And that's a 90s thing. No one uses diaphragm.
no,
I mean,
it
I
does.
use them for like hubcap covers. But yeah.
They make nice little yarmulkes.
Yeah, little Jew beanies. Ooh. Anyway, yeah. Even better. But yeah, it's kind of funny. She's like, I don't know, rock your roll, little twisted girl. And he's like, how about this? Fuck you. And then he brings his husband's head into the
Not
ice
her
cream.
husband.
Or her.
That's his mistress.
Her mistress's thing. He's like, look, and she's
His
like,
head's on big
He's
ice
like,
cream
he's like,
cone.
be quiet. And she's like, ah. He's like, well, fuck you then, and just kills her. But it's sort of weird when you watch all these serial killer movies, all these weird movies, good, bad, ugly criminals of any kind.
Okay.
When they say, just be quiet, you won't get hurt. and they never do, and then they get hurt. Do you think if they would have just been quiet, they wouldn't have got hurt?
I don't know. He's crazy. I think he would have killed him anyway.
Or you would have killed him anyway. Yeah.
There are situations I've watched. If you remember, excuse me. You remember the movie From Dusk Till Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
The Robert Rodriguez film.
Of course.
When the Gecko brothers kidnapped that family, and not Seth Gecko, the other one. I forget his name. George Clooney.
Yeah.
When he's like, we're not going to hurt you as long as you do what we say. Do you think he really would have hurt them, or?
I think he would have did exactly that. He wouldn't have done anything.
He would have Seth. Yeah, Seth would have totally killed.
Because he was pissed.
Yeah.
The thing is that he's like, you piece of shit. I said we're not going to hurt anybody, and you fucking did this.
Yeah, he murdered, he mutilated that girl's body, raped it.
Yeah, but that's the only way that Tarantino can actually do anything without getting
That was such a cool role for him.
But that's the only thing he can do with getting attention. Let me just be crazy and weird, and then look at me. Oh, fuck you.
Do you like Seth Gecko?
No.
I like Seth Gecko.
No. I think, actually, I would prefer if George Clooney would have took him up by not listening to him and peeled him slowly with
That would have been funny. I was waiting for that in the movie where he would kill his brother. Just like, I can't deal with you anymore.
I can't deal with you anymore. Yeah. You're going to have to die.
I was actually waiting for that, where when I first watched the movie, he's going to kill his brother because he just doesn't
we were talking earlier about the piece of shit Rob Zombie. Like how, basically him and his wife should be killed at the same time with the steamroller. We were talking about that earlier. And I would say, like, the best part of Devil's Rejects was there was a moment in the film when I actually liked the film. When the cop started hunting down the family and, like, snaps and became, like, a real serial killer hunting down the family. I'm like, I'm watching a real horror movie happen right now. Like, it turned into a horror movie. And I'm like, yes. Yeah, because that was fucking awesome, wasn't it? When the sheriff snaps. Mm-hmm. And actually starts hunting down the family one by one and then nailing their hands to the... I'm watching a real horror film. Finally. Thank you.
So you like that part, huh?
Yeah. It was a real horror film. In a film.
You don't like Rob Zombie movies, do you?
No, I don't. They're fucking garbage.
What makes them garbage for you?
With one, it's complete plagiarism. And he says, "Oh, look at my creation." You're plagiarizing.
No,
you're plagiarizing hundreds of films at the same time.
I think you're just feeding out the mind of the non-horror films.
No, you're just plagiarizing.
Or the non-horror fans, because me and you know where all that came from.
So basically, you're lying to the idiots.
That was like that. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not gonna say who does that now, but kind of like Tarantino and his fucking grindhouse movies.
I hate them.
Like he's like, he tried capturing that whole image. And really, it's like, we've already seen it.
Yes.
We know where you're going with it.
No, you're making a mockery of the genre.
You really are at that point.
Yeah, you're making a mockery of the genre because the whole point of grindhouse films is they wouldn't have been grindhouse if they had money. You have money and you're trying to make shitty films, and they're like, you're just an idiot. You're an idiot.
Could you imagine those are multi-million-dollar budget in films. Could you imagine if, they said, "Oh, you want to make a grindhouse movie? Here's $1,000."
That's what they did. No, that's the
original grindhouse.
Tarantino, you're so good. Don't fucking. Here's no money. Make a film. Go for it.
No, he used a lot of money to try to make it bad.
Tarantino, here's no money. Make a film.
Yeah.
Then you can call it a grindhouse film.
Yeah, that's what they should have done.
That's what they should have did. I was completely self-funded. I had no money except for what I put in my own pocket to make a film. Here's my film.
That's how their old grindhouse films were.
And that would have made, oh my, now I respect you. But no, he took $6,000 fucking million and made.
And then he tried to make it look terrible with the scenes cut and burning out, burning out.
And the other thing is, he had known actors in his film. No, you wait until there's an actor strike, because you can't actually hire actors. And then you get no-name actors, and you put no budget in your film, and you make crazy special effects because they are willing to make anything because they're starving pieces of shit that would actually suck dick to make a film. And then you make them do whatever you want to because you're a twisted fucking dick that holds the camera, and you basically have sex with every person that you work with, especially the men. And then you make a film, and that's your film, and it becomes art later. But you did it the other way around. You were just an idiot about it. You know what I mean?
I hate how you make sense sometimes. You shouldn't really. We got off topic again.
What are we talking about?
Ice Cream Man.
Ice cream.
So do you remember?
We all scream for prolapses.
prolapse.
I'm waiting for my shirt.
I'm waiting for mine too.
Hey, Father's Day is still not here yet.
When is Father's Day?
June something? June 17th?
I don't know.
July 17th?
I don't know.
It's not July, is it? June.
No, I think it's
17th?
June. It's in June.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I've never woken up, and I've been sleeping all fucking month.
I'm tired.
And I
too.
still feel like shit.
I need to drink more of this beer, I think, before I go.
I think we need to drink all this beer before we go.
We drink a lot of the beer. Anyway, so, Paul, do you remember anything of the movie?
Yeah.
What do you rate the movie?
It's a shitty 90s film. Like,
Okay.
It's a shitty 90s film. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's
Ooh.
better than bad.
Okay,
It's
better
than
than bad.
It's just, it's a good, funny, watchable film with some dark comedy in it.
It is. I would totally give this film...
I would, if for a Clint Howard film that's horror, I would prefer Ticks over this one.
Do you ever see the movie The Wraith?
No.
You never saw The Wraith?
I want to say no.
With Charlie Sheen and Brooke... No, Brooke Shields not in that movie.
Brooke Shields was in Blue Lagoon when she was 14, and I got an erection over a 14-year-old. Isn't that
But
weird?
you were 14 probably when you watched it.
True. Is that
movie-
okay then?
It's okay then.
I haven't watched it since.
No, if you're getting an
Alright,
erection
okay.
at like 15 or 50 years old.
15?
15.
14 was fine, but 15's a fucking no-go.
There's a gray area that... Oh, I'm spilling my beer.
To all the old guys out there, if you still beat off the Blue Lagoon, you're a fucking child molester. That's what he said.
What'd you give it?
6.
6. I'm gonna go.
See, the thing is, though, if you give it more than a 6, then you're saying it's on par with Zombie Lake.
Well, I'm giving it a 7. Zombie Lake was higher for me.
You gave it a 7.5.
Yeah, I said 7.
Yeah, but it's 0.5. You think Ice Cream Man is only 0.5 better than Zombie Lake?
No. No, Zombie Lake's 0.5 better than Ice Cream Man.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, only 0.5?
Is a difference?
Yeah.
Dude, it's got a good storyline, and it's cheesy fun.
I can understand if you said 6.5. That was a whole point higher than Zombie Lake.
Yeah, but come on, man. We have Lee Majors II in this. We have what the fuck happened? Dude, Jan Michael Vincent is in this movie. Who did he play?
Wasn't he one of the...
Was he the one of the... He was one of the cops.
He wasn't a cop. He was that guy that keeps calling the cops the whole time. He's the kid like, oh shit, the kid's got a gun. That's him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a Rick and Morty joke.
Oh, really?
Remember when they did the intergalactic...
I never watched
Next January, Jan Michael Vincent is in. Michael Vincent.
I never watched Rick and Morty. So...
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on TV, and I didn't have TV at the time, so. But I always thought growing up, and I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. But when I watched the film growing up, I always thought the dumb slut that gets the mistress of the guy was Tracy Lords.
No, her name is...
And it's not.
I don't know what her name is.
But she always looked like Tracy Lords, so I always assumed it was.
Hopefully it's Olivia Hussey.
It might. You fucking hussy.
That was a real name in the movie.
How's your pussy doing, you
Oh my
hussy?
god, I wonder if that was her name. I can't look it up.
No. This is her real name.
Yeah, but it might not be her name, though.
But she played a hussy.
I know, that's what's funny.
That's good.
I think I'm drunk.
You're not drunk.
No, not yet. Soon.
Wait a second. David Naughton is in this film?
That's what I'm saying.
When is David Naughton
I
in this
don't
film?
understand where these people are at in these movies, because I'm trying to find where Jan Michael Vincent's at. Last thing I saw him was fucking Airwolf.
Wow.
Now, do you want to change your rating?
No.
Oh.
No. It's still shit. But David Naughton isn't David Naughton the person that's in fucking American Werewolf in London? He was the Pepsi the Dr. kid, the Dr. Pepper kid growing up. He was David in American Werewolf in London. David Naughton.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
David Naughton. You know, the main character in American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And he was the Dr. Pepper kid.
Maybe he... I don't know. We gotta do some research. I can't...
I don't know. And, well, who is the... It was... David Warner was the guy that was the British guy, right? Who's the British actor that was the kid's
Let me see
father?
it.
David Warner?
David...
Or was it David Naughton?
Steve Garvey.
Because there's a guy in here that's been in every good thing ever. See, there's no note taking today.
Oh my God. Well, none of us took notes. I'm sorry, everybody.
No note taking.
I don't know.
I rely on him to take notes.
Yeah, no, I slacked this round really hard on notes, and I usually am really good on it.
You are usually on par.
I'm gonna say David Warner
was the
British guy. The British guy who you guys remember from Ninja Turtles 2. He was
Necronomicon. And my best friend's a vampire.
And let's talk about him briefly. Because David Warner was casted as the original...
Discast.
Friday... What?
He was cast.
He was cast. As Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street. They even have scenes of him in makeup. And he quit. I don't know why.
Because of the bullshit.
Probably.
Probably because of the makeup.
Yeah, probably. He didn't like it. And... So long story short, he quit, and then they hired Robert Englund.
So,
but I'm not finished. You shut the fuck up.
So, but I just wanted to say so real quick.
Okay, so.
But now you yell at me.
Go ahead, say so.
No, so.
Asada mio. Asada mia. But he also played the professor in Ninja Turtles 2. Now here's a little fun fact for you turtle heads, your shell heads like myself. A long time ago, in Secret of the Ooze, there was a scene that was filmed where, at the end of the movie, the professor gets all fucked up.
And becomes Baxter Stock.
No, he does not. You find out he's Krang, actually.
Krang, yeah, he becomes Krang. Yeah, you said that before.
And his little brain slops out on the table, and everyone's like, ew, what's that? And he's like, he laughs, and that's the end of the movie. You know, and that was supposed to be the setup for Krang then.
You meddling blockheads.
But they cut that scene out. I have yet to see that movie. This could be an internet myth.
Probably is.
I'd love to see it. I like the movie. Like I said, I grew up watching it. Every time I was off school from sickness, not that I was ever really sick.
I was going to say, like, fake sickness.
Yeah, it was always on TV, and I always enjoyed it. This and Graveyard Shaft.
Shift.
Not Shift.
Clint Howard and Graveyard Shaft.
I need more beer in my life.
Clint Howard versus the Graveyard Shaft.
That was the porn I watched before I came.
Yeah,
Graveyard Shaft.
Yeah, oh, dude, I would love to make a thing while I'm just pounding fucking dead girls left and right. Fucking Graveyard Shaft. I'm
gonna be sick.
I was gonna say, because once the fucking pulse stops, they're just other sex toys. It's okay. You're not cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we talked about him. Is there anything you want to say about this movie before we let the fine people in TV land go?
No.
Nothing.
No.
You don't want to give us any little tidbits, any Paul philosophy? You have a Hitler mustache. You sure
I don't feel like doing demagoguery at this moment in time.
Demigods.
I'm ready to take a piss. So I think we're done. Actually, we've been going for half an hour. You know,
we've talked more about this movie than other movies we've covered in the
together. So that's pretty good.
I think we did better with this one than we did with Embalmers.
And Clown Murders.
Oh my God.
That was a fucking shit show.
The only thing... I don't want to talk about that fucking...
But it'll be my job to pick the...
Clown Murders is like my fucking marriage.
Oh, yeah. Did we mention we're Slasher Sunday?
Slasher Sunday!
Oh, yeah. See that little mustache there? Yeah. A macho man's got a little bit of a Hitler mustache going on.
Go ahead, tell him, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tell him the Hulksters.
I'm the Fuhrer. The Fuhrer of the the Second World Wrestling Federation. But next week.
Not next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I will be picking the next Slasher Sunday. So we'll see what happens.
We may or may not have a surprise for you. I haven't discussed it with Paul yet.
Oh.
There may not be a surprise. You may tune in and it might just be regular Slasher Sunday and Maniacs
I got a
Meat.
surprise right now.
What?
Just like that.
They say every time a Paul farts, a demon gets its wings.
Ah, fly away, good sir. My name is Bao. I vomit baby blood.
Oh, twins.
Spawn.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
You got it. Another Frankenhole reference.
Did we talk about Frankenhole in this episode, or was that the other episode?
It was this one.
Watch Frankenhole. Because, see, what happens if we get enough people to follow Frankenhole, they bring it back out. They only did like 2 seasons. And I love Frankenhole.
I have to pick the next
Slasher Sundays.
Yeah. So I've been pretty solid on my slashers, so I have to figure out what I'm gonna.
Why is it with? I want to talk about Slasher Sunday for a minute. With Slasher Sunday, now I like this movie. I don't care what anyone fucking says. Anyone else can fuck off. But how come with my movies I choose for Slasher Sundays, they're always duds, and your shit's always strong and fucking... Like, you ever notice that? Like, your shit's like, you know, and your stuff's all like, oh man, it's amazing, like...
Yeah, I don't know. This pick best... It's all up to you. You can pick whatever you want as far as the slasher goes. I'm gonna pick... I figured it out. Right now, it's gonna happen. The next Slasher Sunday is gonna be The Dorm That Drips Blood.
Now you gotta tell them that.
Yep.
What if that was supposed to be a surprise?
It's not gonna be.
Well, now you know what next Slasher Sunday is gonna be.
The Dorm That Drips
There
Blood.
still may be a surprise for you. I don't know.
A lot of people have wanted to watch that film but haven't. So tonight, I just told you we're gonna talk about it. So get it watched, or we're gonna spoil it for you.
I think that's it. But that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Well, this is your finest Joshua.
The finest Jesus Hitler. Poe. ManiacsMeat episode 22. We're gonna get a little French right now. And we're gonna say au revoir to you motherfuckers.
You don't sound French. You sound like Scarface.
I am Scarface.
Okay, I'm reloading.
I'm reloading right now. Let me do this line. Oh, some cocaine all over me. I gotta go and suck this guy's dick right off. Hey, ocho, nueve, diez. Oh, that's Spanish for fuck you too. Gotta go. Bye-bye.